Christina Brown here with the Brown team at Sage Door Realty. Hope it's a great morning, and today I wanted to chat about something new that has come across for those that live in the state of Missouri. If you have never heard of capital gains, I'm talking about capital gains today. So capital gains has been around for a long time, of course, here for the state of Missouri. And first of all, let me just start by saying I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney, I'm not giving legal or tax advice. I am simply just passing across information. But here in Missouri, when you sell a property, if it has been your primary residence in 3 of the last 5 years, then you could be exempt from capital gains. However, if it has been an investment property or you didn't live in it long enough, things of that nature, then you could have possibly been subject to paying capital gains tax. They have now eliminated that for the state of Missouri. We needed reform on this for quite a long time. We have been stuck at the amounts that they had set for the capital gains. So for a single person, it had been $250,000. For a married couple, $500,000. Up to that is what you were exempt for. But it is so hard to find a home even for $250,000 anymore these days. So the numbers, first of all, that they've had these set at have been so archaic for so long. So very happy to see that they were talking about reform. But this went even further and even better than expected. So Missouri is actually the very first state to eliminate capital gains tax. So this was a huge tax overhaul that is very exciting, or should be very exciting, for those here in the state of Missouri. So the new law was signed into effect on July 10th of this year. So our Governor Mike Kehoe, it's called the HB 594, is the name of the bill that was signed. So this exemption goes back to take effect starting January 1 of this year. So if you're selling a home and you've owned it for less than the requirement of what it used to be and all of that, well, they've now eliminated capital gains taxes. So what does this mean for you? Well, this means you don't have to feel like you're stuck living in a property for a certain period of time to avoid those capital gains, or worry about if you're making too much money on a property that you're going to have to pay capital gains. So again, this is just in the state of Missouri right now. I don't know if other states will follow suit. I guess we'll see what happens with that. But the main thing is, if you have a financial planner or a CPA or a tax accountant or a financial planning attorney or somebody that you deal with, this might be worth setting up an appointment with them and just checking on your assets and things and see how this may affect. Because this actually affects a whole lot of other things, not just that. But I don't want to go into all the details that are on here. But it may be worth actually going a step further and talking to those people that are helping you plan for retirement and tax savings. I have a whole article I'm happy to send you if you're interested in me sending it your way. But the main thing is, Missouri has totally overhauled their capital gains tax laws that we have here. So very exciting for those residents in Missouri. If you have questions or anything that I can help you with, feel free to reach out. If you need a connection for a good CPA or attorney, let me know. I can help you with that as well. That is great news for those of us in the state of Missouri. Hope that helps. You all have a great day.